What's eating you? Psychology Eats is here to help you. What's eating you? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome back to Psychology Eats. So, what's eating you? Well, this is your first time visiting my channel. I'd like to say hello. Here on my channel, I do reaction videos. I give content on regarding psychology. Sometimes I eat and I talk about psychology. But today, if you found me, it is probably because you are familiar with the topic, which is I'm talking about the Cryer family and the Prince family. Um, Damian Cryer Sr. is the father, and he has a big YouTube channel, and he has a son, Damian Jr. He has a huge YouTube channel, him and his wife, Bianca, and they are a family in crisis. Now, I've talked about them before regarding their family history. I'll link those videos to this video. So if you need a little more history about the family. But I'm talking about them today because not only are they in crisis as far as their father son relationship, they are in crisis as a family because Damien Sr. has disclosed on his channel that he has a very serious illness. And so I'm going to show some of the video. The video I'm going to show you is from the son's channel, the Prince family channel. He is watching his father's video, and no, this video is from actually the father's channel, Damien Sr. He's watching his son and his son's wife watch his video when he disclosed that he was sick, and he's reacting to it. So I'm reacting to the reactor who's reacting to the reaction. Okay, here we go.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, man, don't forget to turn that bell on. So every time I drop a video on the Cryer family, you will get the notifications. So turning that bell on only means you are subscribed. In order to get the notifications, every time I upload a video on the Cryer family, you must turn the bell with the vibrating sound.
Oh, I thought I was.
That way, every time I upload a video,
This is the father.
each and every one of you guys will get the notification. Also, guys, we have a new channel. I will put the link in the description box down below.
Let me go past a little bit of that.
The channel, your boy appreciate it. I haven't been uploading over there lately as I promised because I've been.
So Damien Sr., like I just said, he exposed and disclosed that he has an illness, but he doesn't say exactly what the illness is. So I'm not a nurse, but I'm going to give my alleged assumption that what it could be based on what he did tell us, which is serious.
Inspirational, a motivational comment. Everything don't have to be like nasty and ugly and all that stuff, you know. But we're gonna just jump right to this video, guys. What's good, YouTube? You already know what it is. It's your boy Damien. Today, we're back again with another video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe right now and join up then because we're dropping bangers back to back for the rest of 2021. Also, guys, we do post notification shout outs at the end of every single video. So if you guys want to have a chance to get shout out our videos, all you gotta do is turn notifications on. Once you do that, comment down
They have a huge channel,
But listen, guys, as you guys heard my
millions
prior
of
post today,
followers.
me and Bianca is going to be reacting to my dad's video. Now, I didn't see my dad in, I don't know, been a long time. I ain't seen him since the whole drama situation back in January of 2021. You feel me? So it's been about, what, 7 months? Yeah. It's been about 7 months.
So give a little bit of background from a psychological point of view. They have some underlying issues with each other as father and son. So if you watch my other videos about the family, um, Damien Jr. has some unresolved family trauma that happened to him. And I think the way he acts out with his parents, not just the dad, he's had issues with his mom also. He will just cut them off. He will just cut them off and not speak to them. And I think it ties back into um, something that happened within the family where Damien Jr., as a teenager, was placed in foster care. That issue, I don't think, has ever really been resolved. And therefore, when he gets pissed at them, he will cut them off. And that is what he's done to his dad.
Yeah, so yep. So much stuff happened since then, man. I feel like me and my grown a lot. I haven't talked to my dad, haven't been affiliated, associated with him at all. And I think that for the most part, we've been drama free. We haven't really been in our drama, have we? No, we've been traveling, we've been doing good, we've just been enjoying our lives. Enjoying our life? Yeah, like, we don't really talk or nothing like that, but it's like, I still follow my kids' life journey as far as like what they doing. I watch their videos and stuff. And like, even though I know my son said a while back that he had unsubscribed to my YouTube channel, and I really believe that he honestly, did unsubscribe to my channel. Excuse me. But, he's had his own reasons for doing, excuse me. He's had his own reasons for doing what he did. And I can't say that. So they had some issues with each other. I can't even remember what the fights were all about, but a lot of it to me looked very staged, which is why I thought it was just part of their YouTube channels, that they were like pretending to fight with each other. They would get over it, and then they would like be all buddy buddy again. But it hasn't happened in 7 months, and so I'm thinking like, oh yeah, sounds like they really are mad at each other because of those underlining issues that they have. And when they have a minor problem, it explodes into what we're seeing now. They haven't spoken in 7 months. I blame him one bit for not speaking to me because, that saying, what goes around comes around. Karma is real. Karma's real, man. I mean, karma is really real. A lot of us, we don't believe it, we don't see it, but you best to believe karma is real. It is real. We're kids, just doing our thing. But a lot of people was DMing me and Bianca, sending us this video, and I haven't watched it yet. We decided to watch it with you guys. A lot of people was DMing me, saying a lot of stuff like, yo, you need to watch this video about your dad because it's serious. And knowing my dad, I feel as if, like, in the past, a lot of games was played. So I don't know if this is a prank. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sick and I don't have much time. Like, first of all, it's like... Pause. Honestly, Damon Sr., if you watch this, when I didn't even finish watching your original video because I was like, he needs to stop. He is pranking us. We just went through this with him, with his youngest child's mother, Erica, Loved by Erica, who also has a channel, where they put on this series where they was like, we break it up. They went to this whole 5-10 videos and it was all fake. And I don't know if they were really going to expose how fake it was, but some of the channels that talk about them and react to their videos, they really exposed every bit of how fake the video was, their videos were, and that it was a prank. And so
they admitted that it was a prank. At least Erica did. I never saw Damien admit it, but it was all a prank. So when Damien Sr. said that he was like sick with a deadly disease, I was like, mm-hmm. So I guess it's like the boy who cried wolf. Like when there really is a serious something going on, can you believe the boy? Can you believe Damien? But in this situation, I think he's telling the truth.
Uploaded on the internet like out of nowhere. It's kind of like you just don't know what it's about. So man, bro, I will say this right here for everybody who's viewing this video, that's watching my channel at this very moment. That is very real. I am sick. It's not a joke. It's some things that we do, and it's just some things that we just don't do. I've already talked to people that I feel who need to know what's going on with me. I haven't gone too far into depth, except for the people that's really close to me, so they know what's going on. Again, I don't really know much more until I actually get to where I'm going. I get the second test result, and then see exactly what they mean by aggressive. Alright, so listen, my dad, I basically put this on my dad house a few months ago. I did a few videos. One of the videos was called My Father Don't Want to Do with Our Kids Anymore. Another video we had.
So he mentioned that the doctor's office said that he needed to come back in because it's aggressive. And so usually when we hear that term aggressive, it's usually associated with cancer. So I think he mentioned something about a biopsy. That leads me to believe that it could be something cancer. Or they've seen cancer, a spot or something on his lungs, or I don't know, allegedly. And so they want to go in there, see what's going on. Is it really cancer? Is it just a spot? What is it?
It was. Remember when we put up to my dad's house? I'm not gonna do it. He didn't answer, but his car was outside. You feel me? Yep. And I guess apparently he came to our house. Dude, it's so much stuff that happened. Anyway, I basically blocked my dad. I blocked him, blocked his phone number, all that. Haven't had no contact. But I'm about to watch this video because obviously this is my dad. You only get one mom and one dad in his lifetime. Yeah. And you know, from this title, I'm sick and I don't have much time. That really, really, really caught my attention. It really. The guys like. I was really devastated because at first I didn't realize that I was blocked. I honestly didn't. You know, like sometimes I call. No, I didn't. I was texting. And then like sometimes if I'm in a bad service area, my text message would turn green. Normally if he opens up my message, I can see like these little bitty dots.
Well, they don't live that far from each other, so it's just the family history and dysfunction.
You know, just jumping to it, as you guys know, I made multiple trips to Indiana recently. Probably more trips than I usually make to Indiana. And a lot of times I was going down there. I was actually not just going to see Darren. I was actually seeing the doctor as well. And let's see, where I start. About 6 months ago, I had made a video saying that I had went to Indiana to visit Gary, but I also had wanted to see a doctor, and I was waiting on some blood work to come back. And so when I got the first results, like 2 weeks later, everything had like showed negative, but they had seen something that wasn't for sure what it was. And recently I went back to Indiana and I went and got Darren. I went and picked up Darren, but while I was down there, I also had to go back to my doctor again for a follow-up.
So if you follow this channel, you were on the edge of your seat. Like, what'd you say? What happened? You know, I know that's how I was when I was listening to him. And then it just like, I'm like, this it can't be, he's not really sick. Because he is one of my favorite YouTubers. So it's 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 hard to listen.
And he had ran some more tests, and you know, I ended up getting a call. I have a letter that's in the mail to us coming down. I have to go right back. The results was bad, worse than I thought they were. I
Mm,
mean, it's bad, it's bad, it's bad.
it's bad. It's bad.
What's going on?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I guess you gotta just keep watching. Listen, I just want to say this. At the end of the day, this is Damien's father, and no matter what has happened in the past, I know that Damien cares about him. I'm gonna cry.
And that's Bianca, the wife. And Bianca, I'm going to say to you and any other wife who's kind of in the middle of family drama, we try to stay out of, as the wife, you don't want to get in the middle of it too much and get all mixed up in it because, families end up coming back together, but then they remember everything you said. But I think in this case, Bianca, you have to, and I don't know if you've done this, you probably have, encourage him, Damien, your husband, to reach out to his father. Encourage that.
What the heck? Dang, Bianca? Man! Okay, at the end of the day, I know that Damien really cares about his dad. And Damien used to be close to his dad. They used to have this like crazy bond that he's never really had a bond with, anybody like that before, other than me, whatever, like a good bond. And I just feel like everything that's happened, and for this to be.
And that says a lot about the fact that, she didn't mention that he had a bond with his mother. Damien Jr. has a lot of underlying issues, emotional issues, trauma that has happened to him in his childhood.
A video that we have to watch and react to is kind of like what's going on.
Allegedly.
Like, I don't know, life is so short. You just never know what people are going through. And I look at Damien's dad as my dad because I don't really talk to, I have two dads, and I don't really talk to either one of them. And so having
She
Damien's
has
dad down here,
unresolved
I
trauma
look at him
too,
like he was my dad.
allegedly.
I don't know what he's got to say, but I'm just saying. He said it's bad, so.
What she's saying is true. Bianca, she doesn't even address me as Damien Pop. She calls me Dad. She's been calling me Dad for a very long time. But like earlier on, when I was talking in the video, I was saying that I made multiple trips to Indiana for the doctor. Whenever I go to Indiana to get Darian, I actually schedule my doctor appointments around that time. And even like my ex, when we was together, I just told her I was going like to the doctor for like my doctor appointments in my back because I didn't really want people to know what was going on. I kind of like my body started feeling a little bit weird at times, but then at times I was feeling better. It's not like puking or throwing up. It's just like the weird dizzy spells and like sometimes I like blurred a little bit.
So now this is making me believe that this is something that he's had for a while. Like maybe like MS. Because he's had it for a while, but now is it progressing and can they see some lesions or something on his brain? I don't know. I'm a psychotherapist. I'm not a nurse, so please, I, I'm just trying to figure it out. Has he known for a long time that he's had a medical problem, or is this new recent information?
Um, but it's like I didn't really want to say nothing because when you live in life, the last thing that you want to do is spring your problems or something devastating on people who are just so happy. So I didn't really want to say nothing until I knew for sure that it was confirmed. But yeah, I made multiple doctor trips when I went to see Darian. There's times I went to Indiana and I was only there for one day.
Darren is one of
And it
his
was just
younger
for an
kids.
appointment only. There was times that I went down there. Darian didn't even know I was in Indiana. I was in the same city, but he was actually at school. And I went to my appointment and I went and got some sleep and got right back on the highway. And it's all about test, 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 just test, like blood work labs, getting my fingers pricked and doing what do you call it, MRI, X-rays of my chest and my lungs and stuff. So I just kept it to myself.
Kind of like thick, you know, like a big ball just hit.
Let's keep watching. Let's see what's going on. I tried to reach out to people over the last couple months because I knew I was losing weight.
Losing weight.
My weight has dropped kind of significantly. Well, he said he already talked to a couple people.
You guys was talking about you.
I mean, I have a lot, so he about to go, but he do look
He
skinny.
does, and you do look kind of slim. His face looks skinny.
It's crazy, but I think maybe like the last couple of weeks I lost maybe like 8 pounds. And people have been telling me, but I just didn't pay attention. I just figured, you know, like it's summertime, it's warm outside, and people sweat a lot. But then, as I was talking to them on the phone,
So yeah, he does look thinner. If you look back at videos maybe that he did 6 months ago, he does look smaller, like in his face. So, oh wow. Let me move on a little bit.
he would have been here for me, you know, but I think, you know, what's more important for me is to just put it out there and just let it be known. And so that way, if something were to happen, then we can start getting prepared. I was in Indiana a while back, and I finally went to the cemetery to see my oldest son that passed away. And that was one of the hardest things for me to do. And it's like I've been wanting to just do everything,
Grief.
like stuff I never did before. I find myself really wanting to do it. Believe it or not, I've actually been reading. I don't want to say what I've been reading, but I've actually been reading. It's crazy. I just been doing a lot of things. But yeah, this is crazy. I'm 51 years old.
He's young.
And I'm sick.
This is terrible.
The surgery that they want to do on me, they saying that they have to act aggressively.
Oh my goodness.
I've been feeling kind of lightheaded lately, and I didn't know why. Just like when I get up in the morning, I feel really lightheaded. Like, what the hell? Darren said to me the other day, he said, Dad, you're losing weight. He said, you need to start working out. I said, well,
I just hope, you know, sometimes as black men, they don't always follow through with the doctor's appointments and stuff, especially if they don't have a wife or a girlfriend or a mother to push them and make sure that they make it to their appointments. And sometimes that is where, you know, like daughter-in-laws have to come in. So I hope that Bianca and Damien Jr. will be there to support Damien through this process. Like, you know, Dad, did you make your appointment? Did you follow through with what they need to do? You know, hopefully maybe Erica, you know, will step up. I know Damien has an older daughter, you know, that they will drop whatever their issues are with him and support him through whatever this is.
it comes with age. When you get older, you start losing weight. Somebody else said something to me like a week or two ago. They said, Damien, are you losing weight? I could actually took it as a compliment. I weighed myself this morning. Definitely lose weight.
This is scary.
So with having a surgery where they have to act aggressively, it's kind of scary. It's kind of scary. They can't really tell me much over the phone until they see me in person. So it's a possibility I may have to fly back over to Indiana. And see what's going on. I have to fly back out and see what's going on. I know
And they're probably saying that because whatever it is, they don't want it to get worse or to spread. So get to your appointment, Damien. Get off of YouTube. Get like handle this. Handle this. Let's get to the end.
Feel guilty about a lot of stuff that's going on. Again, I'm still getting information um, as it comes through. Being that today is Friday, I won't really find out much until probably early next week of what's going on.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to really make it to where I'm going to have to go back to Indiana no matter what to see what's going on. I want to be able to see if I can have my files transferred down here to Houston,
That makes
Texas. See
sense.
if I can have a procedure down here
Right.
and also do the aftercare down here.
That makes sense.
So I may be putting down for a while.
That's okay.
But I don't know how long I will actually be down. Where I'm unable to physically do anything.
Oh,
But I do know that no matter what happens, I do want to be in the presence of my family. Close
absolutely.
proximity. Even though I have family in Indiana, I have cousins, aunties, and uncles, I would still rather be here in Houston for
Right.
the procedure. That way
Right.
I am around my kids.
Right.
So basically, you know, I have some people who's pretty upset with me because I did keep it from other people. That
So
I
he's
was just going
known.
to Indiana to just see a doctor for my back pain or whatever, but that really wasn't the case. It's just sometimes you really don't want to say something about something until you're for sure of it. I apologize to Damon, Bianca, my grandkids, for all of the crazy nonsense that I caused. And it's like nothing means more to me
He's got his own
family
unresolved
and having my
issues.
family back because the truth of the matter is we don't know when it's our last days.
Sure don't.
We don't know how to say goodbye when we know that that time is approaching. How do you say goodbye?
Don't say it like that, Damien.
It's like I said, how do I tell my kids this stuff, man? How do I look them in the face and tell them this? You know?
Okay, y'all. I can't do it.
And I
This is so sad. Oh. All right. Well, if you made it to the end of this video, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And if you're not familiar with the Crier Family channel, please go and check it out. And the Prince Family channel, check them out. They actually have really good content. But now, you know, prayers for Damien Sr. And that he'll make it through whatever this is. Of course, I've thrown out the word cancer. I've thrown out MS. I'm not a doctor. I'm not his doctor. So obviously, I don't know what the real diagnosis is until he shares that. It's just assumptions, and so we'll just keep him in our prayers. That's all we can do. And if you made it to the end of the video, you see that I have on my Love Me hair unit. If you like this hair unit, they have all different kinds. Short. I'm actually about to order this really short, cute one with, it's really cute. And then this longer one. And you can, do all kinds of stuff with these units. And so thank you guys. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.